Hey everyone, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of everything. We got a little bit of brush hogging to do, a little bit of firewood cutting to do. We got to do a little bit of maintenance on the tractor, get it gassed up, get it greased up. And then I want to ask you guys, the viewers, if you know any good ways to get rid of switchgrass. We got a little problem here with this switchgrass. So I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but when this is the second time I've brush hogged this switchgrass. And when I'm brush hogging it probably 5 to 6 inches low to the ground. And what that's doing is all those little root balls, they're creating like little nail pads sticking up. And I've actually punctured this tire in a couple different spots. It was flat a little while ago. I pulled it off, took it to a local tire spot, and they patched it up for me for free, which was really nice of them. But I don't know what I'm going to do because I can't just keep, pulling the tire off and having them repatch it every time I get a flat. So I don't really want to keep brush hogging this. I need to know of a good way to get rid of it. But I mean, look at this, right there and right there. That's switchgrass that has completely pierced right into the tire lug on this tire. So here's what these switchgrass root ball clusters look like after you brush hog them short close to the ground. Like I said, they're almost like little nail pads. They're so short that they're very rigid, and these things are very thick and just sharp as a tack. So that's what popped my tire. So I know I've talked about this in past videos, but I really like this thing and I think it's worth mentioning again. I actually bought a second one for diesel, that way I don't have to keep flushing out my gas one every time I want to use it for diesel. So I now have 2 of these, and it's a fuel pump, and what it does is it makes putting gas in 10 times easier. These gas cans you buy nowadays, they say they're spill proof, but that's complete BS. I mean, these things are worthless. The only thing they're good for is getting gas everywhere except for where you want it to go. This is the only saving grace to make these things actually usable. So all you have to do, stick this end down in the gas can, clip this one onto the side of the gas tank, and hit the power button. Now we're pumping gas. This thing pumps 2.5 gallons per minute. It runs on 2 AA batteries, and it makes those gas cans actually usable. The other thing is there's no vent on these gas cans nowadays either, so they pour extremely slowly. Another feature that these gas pumps have is that they have, I don't know if you can see, but there's a wire going right down the middle of it. That is a sensor that will automatically shut off whenever it reaches full. See, like right now it's beeping at me telling me that it's full. So another thing I'm going to do is grease up the PTO shaft on the brush hog. I don't know if you can see, but there's a Zerk fitting right there.
All right, let's head out to the field.
that's a pretty good mess of firewood we got there. About time to get started splitting. So like I said in the beginning of this video, if you have any good suggestions for getting rid of switchgrass, if you've ever dealt with it before, please let me know in the comments below. I had somebody suggest to me I need to go rent a big like 75 horse tractor, rent a chisel tooth plow, and rent a disker, and just completely plow the whole field, get everything turned over right before fall. That way it has no root system to survive the winter. So yeah, let me know below. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, click subscribe, and check out some of our other videos. Thanks. Bye.